Now, for all of you who know me well, know how much I love reading, and I'm so excited today because guess what I'm up to? I am finally signing up for a library in Dubai. So basically, this is a habit that I've had since I was very small. So even when I was in school, I used to love going to the library and picking up books. I remember I used to pick up like 3 books and return them every week. Like I used to read 3 books a week. And yeah, even when I moved to college, I used to use my college library, which was the St. Xavier's library. But I had also signed up with another government library, which means after college I would go to this library which was near VT station, and then I would pick up books, and then I would read them, return them. But ever since I moved to UAE, it's been so hard to get hold of books. Okay, so to begin with, books are really expensive here. A lot of books that I have, which I picked up in India, which are around say 500 rupees or 700 rupees, here is for like 1500 rupees or 2000 rupees, and things like that, which is fine. But I am a very quick reader. Like I know some people who are here but they go through like 1 book a month or 2 books a month, and then it's fine. But I go through books really fast, like 200-300 page books. So matlab I go through in one setting. So then yeah, it just turns out to be not very feasible for me to like buy a lot of books here. And I was still working out fine until last year, because I was going to India very often. Okay, so every like 2 months, 3 months I was going to India, and then I would like shop a lot of books and come back. Like I know other people get like food and their clothes and makeup. I used to carry books from India, and I used to basically just order them off Amazon before leaving from Dubai, and then the parcel would reach home, and then I would just get it all back when I was coming. And then COVID-19 happened, and I haven't gone back home since, this is the longest. I was there in Jan and March. Okay, so April, May, June, July, August. This is the longest I've been away from home. Like I know this is home, but you know what I mean. It was so frustrating in the last few months because I finished all the books that I had. I'm a compulsive reader, so then it's very frustrating when there's nothing new to read and stuff. Okay, so then everybody was like, just sign up for Kindle. You need to make a switch to digital. La 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 la. I was like, okay, fine. What are my options even? I signed up for Kindle. Okay, like I didn't buy the Kindle device because I know I don't enjoy e-reading as much. I really love books, like the physical books in my hand, and the smell of fresh paper or even old paper, like it has a story to say. I know I might sound crazy to you right now, but the ones who read will know what I'm getting at. So yeah, I downloaded Kindle. I read a couple of books there, but I can't tell you I loved the experience because it's not the same. It's just not the same. So yeah, so everybody who's around me knew that I was really cribbing and frustrated about this, that I didn't have any new books to read, and etc etc. And then Raksha Bandhan, my brother, I have 2 siblings, if you all don't know. Both are younger than me, and yeah, so my brother gifted me amongst the other things, a library subscription, and I was like, oh my god, life changing. So there's a library right here in UAE. It's called the Old Library, and I'm so excited. It's opening today, and obviously I made a call and I cross-checked and stuff. I stalked them on Instagram, and they are opening today. So I am going there today, and I'm so excited. Finally, I'm gonna have new books to read. Can you guys see the wing? Nude lips. And like you guys can see, I'm not even bothered to cover all my acne scars and everything. I'm just like, it's fine. I'm not gonna get my mask off at all. So I got my mask. So the eyes look really done up, eyebrows done, and good to go. I just need to carry a big bag now so that I can fit in all the books that I'm going to be getting today. And I always moisturize my hands a little before stepping out. Super duper excited. I hope it all goes through seamlessly and I come home with a bunch of new books. Really excited. So this is my OOTD, and of course if I'm going to a library I had to carry my Alice in Wonderland tote. It's currently 40 plus degree in Dubai and really hot, especially when with a mask. But then despite it all, it felt really good to step out. Since Dubai has officially opened up since a month, it's all pretty relaxed here, but you definitely need to be following the social distancing signs and regulations. It felt so good to see the outside world from a metro after so long, and when I finally reached the library, they were following a maximum capacity limit and allowing only a limited number of people in. I quickly signed up for the membership and then browsed through all the books available. I can't tell you how happy I was to be finally in a library again and amidst all the books around me. I figured that I didn't really get a chance to show you all the books that I picked up from the library, and here they are. These are all the books that I got from my first visit to the library, and have a look. There are 8 books that I picked up because the library allows you to pick up like 8 books at one go, and I figured why not pick up 8 because I didn't want to go out, like step out of home too frequently, and I thought I might as well go through the complete stash and go back and return them, you know, right after a month, just when the stipulated time period ends. So yeah, and I thought I'll quickly show you guys what I picked up. Now if you're following me on Instagram, you know that I do post a lot of what I'm reading and stuff like that on Instagram, and I often get DMs telling me that, you know, you'd want me to work on a video that talks about my favorite books or must read books and, you know, things like that. But I don't know, I've never been able to get myself to do that yet, because I feel like books for me are just so personal. You just develop this personal equation with a writer's style of writing. You happen to find a book at a certain time in your life and you connect with it in a way that somebody else perhaps might not. I don't know, I just feel like it's so personal for me that it's so difficult for me to step back as a critic and then to say, you know, this is a book that I loved and this is why you should read it. I don't know, like I possibly could do it, but I don't know, it's just something that I'm so passionate about that I don't know if I can make these lists. But nonetheless, you guys tell me in the comments below if that is something you'd like me to work on, because why not? I picked up this book which is called My Morning Routine, and it's basically a book wherein they've interviewed a lot of famous personalities and people who are really good at what they do, really well established, and it basically charts their morning routine. And this is something I've always enjoyed reading. I remember I would always go online and look up, you know, if there's a role model that I have, what his or her daily timetable looks like, what's their morning routine or night routine, because I feel like there's so much to learn when you look up to you know, these accomplished successful people and how they choose to live their life. You know, there are these lessons that you can always pick up on. Of course, you don't do everything that somebody is doing, but you pick the best of what really works for you. And this book is basically divided into different categories, right from like getting up, focus, productivity, self-care, you know, your morning meditations and things like that. So I'm hoping to learn a few new things from this and, you know, just apply it to my life starting now. So that's the first one. The second one is make your bed, little things that can change your life. So basically it's you know, a list of these really small, easy but super effective habits or things that you can change in your life, a little switch here and there that can hopefully make you a lot more happier, a lot more productive. So yeah, so these two are going to be like my easy reads. What I mean by that is like these are all my dense reads, books that I've been long waiting to read. These are going to be like my go-to, you know, just pick up whenever I need a little breather. I don't have enough time for like a full-on reading session, then these are going to be my go-to books. These are all books that I've been long waiting to read. I in fact had a really long list that I went with to the library because I was like, you know what, I don't want to be like confused that I want this, I want this. So these are all books that were on my list for the longest time. So yeah, the first one is Sula by Toni Morrison. Now if you don't know about Toni Morrison and if you haven't read her works before, she is one of the most prominent African American women authors that our times have seen, and she's amazing because you know, she describes all the hardships, struggles, emotions that African people in particular went through during that period of time, and she does it so beautifully. It's so raw, it's so real, and yeah, it's like I've read a couple of her books previously, and Sula is one book that she's really known for, so I definitely had to pick this one up. Next of course is Murakami. Again, I've read a lot of his books before. This one's called After Dark, and of course these all of Murakami's works are translated into English because was originally a Japanese writer. So yeah, and if you've never read Murakami before, all I can tell you is that you are missing out on some beautiful writing. He manages to evoke so many emotions in you. Like his writing has this deep sense of, you know, romanticism, mystery, at times suspense, but of course if you're not a reader, then Murakami writings could possibly be a little too much to begin with. So maybe give this a little more time, like hold on to Murakami for a little longer until you've developed this little sense of wanting to read first. Okay, next up I have short stories by Manto, and I have read a lot of Manto in Hindi because right back then in college when I had Hindi literature as one of my chosen subjects, I had read a lot of Manto. So it's quite possible that I might have possibly read a couple of stories already that are in here. These are translated in English. Wait, let me talk about these two together. I have Amitav Ghosh. Again, I have read a lot of Amitav Ghosh. His writing is so gripping, and his storytelling basically just lures you in, and then you don't want to stop until you've gotten through to the last page. And you know, Amitav Ghosh's writings, he has this amazing quality of blurring this line between fact and fiction. You will never know where you stand when you are going through a page, and it's just so mesmerizing and it's so gripping. And in fact, right there I have a couple of previous Amitav Ghosh books that I own, and I think I have some of them back in India. So yeah, Circle of Reason is going to be my next read from Amitav Ghosh. And the next are these two books. Now 100 Years of Solitude has been on my Amazon wish list for so long. In fact, if not for the lockdown, I think I would have picked it up on my you know, like trip to India. I would have possibly picked this one up. I've been waiting to read this. I've never read anything by this author, so I picked up two of the books, and this one's like a shorter read of Love and Other Demons. I don't know what I'm expecting from these, but I think it's such a thrill to discover, like, you know, new writers who you've never read before and who've done like a solid body of work. Okay, so really excited. And the great thing is that they had a lot of his work. So if I find his writing style interesting, and if I enjoy reading this, I have like a whole bunch of his other books to go through, which is super exciting. So yeah, it's basically like a short book haul sort of a thing. Do let me know what you guys thought about this, and if you think I should work on like some videos that are dedicated to books. So yeah, just hoping to go through all these books in the next 30 days, and trust me man, I'm so excited, can't wait to get started and just go through them all real quick. So that is on my agenda for the month, besides a bunch of other things. I think I'm gonna get started with Toni Morrison's Sula. I'm gonna try and go through this one right now, and yeah, don't have any other shoot planned today, so gonna take it easy and go through this one.